Recently, I have done refinancing to two of my properties. Both of them are in a trust. Both of them were two separate loan. If you have not watched my previous video, go and watch. The link is right there. However, in this video, I am going to share about the disadvantages that I had as part of doing this refinancing. In my cases, advantages was much more, but there are some disadvantages that I had to face, and I actually went ahead in spite of those disadvantages. So I'm going to share with you what are those disadvantages. So watch till the end. Whenever we do refinancing, the first disadvantages is cost or the charges. If we go from one bank to another bank as part of refinancing, which is what I did, then the existing bank on the existing lender is going to put all the charges. For example, the mortgage, the discharge form, discharge, it will be done from existing bank, and it will be the registration would be done to the new bank. So there are some discharge fees, there are some legal fees, and all sort of costs that we have for both the bank. So roughly about $1,500 to $2,000 I had to pay for refinancing this property, or like two properties I had to pay 2,000 plus 2,000 $4,000. How does that work? The existing bank, they are going to charge about $600 to $800, and the new bank is going to charge about $1,000. In my case, they did. So it is important to know what are those charges, and then you do calculate and understand that, okay, is this refinancing important, or is this refinancing justifiable? Within 3 to 6 months time, I am going to recoup this money, so it's better to refinance this. And also in my circumstances, actually it made sense to do the refinance because of all other factors. The second disadvantage is the credit profile touch, because whenever we do the refinancing, it is been treated like as if it's a new loan. So the new bank is going to check all your credit profile, your income, your expenses, and ability to repay, and all sorts of. They'll be treating as if you are taking a new loan. You are taking a new loan means that they are going to check all your circumstances, touch a credit profile, you took the loan, and this is a significant, because your credit score is going to be reduced after taking the loan. And that is a big disadvantage, because then instead you could have taken a new loan, new property, and that would have had the same impact. Having said that, in my case, I would wait for 1 or 2 years. I'm not going to purchase anything for next 1 year or so. Maybe in that case it makes sense, because my credit profile is going to increase, like the score is going to increase again, as I don't have any other debt. So it depends on circumstances, but it is a disadvantage touching the credit score and credit profile, because you are doing this refinancing. The third disadvantage is the time. It takes time. In my case, it actually took longer, way longer than I expected. I started in about September, and then in just last week, so about 3 months time it took to refinance. Generally it takes about a month, but in my case it was a circumstances of having a trust loan, two separate bank coming to one bank, all sort of complications. So it takes time. So we need to understand that you need to follow up, you need to provide all the documents, you need to provide all your circumstances to your brokers, and as a result it takes time. So you need to put that effort, you need to put that time to make that happen. That is, in my opinion, is also a disadvantage. And the last but not the least is you have to qualify for the loan. Just because you had the loan earlier with the existing bank doesn't mean that you are qualified. So your new bank is still going to assess, and you have to qualify for it. If you don't qualify, then you won't get it. So that is, in my opinion, a disadvantage, because you still have to maintain your credit history, you have to maintain your stable income, you have to maintain all sort of things to get that loan approved. So these are actually the big disadvantages. However, in your circumstances, if you feel as I felt that in my circumstances I am going to save much more money than having an existing loan, and also all these disadvantages actually outweigh my advantages are much better than disadvantages. So that's how I went for it, and I hope you got something out of it. If you really like this video, then I would ask you to subscribe the channel and turn the notification bell on, so you get to see more videos like this, and it will also motivate me to do more and to reach out to more people. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next time.